Alright, let's write another writing task 1, a map essay. This one is also from IELTS Academic 13. I will walk you through these steps to write a good sample for it. There are actually 6 steps that we need to go through one by one in order to write a good sample. So remember that you have to write at least 150 words and you should spend around 20 minutes on this essay. So step 1 is to understand the statement. Let's read it together. The two maps below show road access to a city hospital in 2007 and 2010. Now, step 2 is to understand the maps and plan before writing. At this stage, we don't think too much about vocabulary. Simply identify the changes. So we put a tick for places that change and a cross for places that remain the same. So in this map, we have a compass at the top which shows directions. So we need to use the language of direction and location for this specific map. I mean, in the north, south, east, to the east, and so on. So let's look at the map together. The first one is about the past. The second one is also about the past. So this is important. Why? Because they determine the tenses. I mean, the grammar. If we need to use past forms, present forms, or future forms. So both of these maps are about the past, so you need to use past forms and past tenses. Be careful and always pay attention to the times. So the one at the top, Ring Road, changed. We have a car park, and also there is a roundabout. City Hospital itself, not changed. Car park, changed. Hospital Road changed. We have 2 roundabouts. Bus stops changed. And based on the number of changes, you decide if the area changed a lot or a little. So based on the number of ticks here we can say this road access changed a lot. So of course it's informal. We need to make it more formal in the writing. Now we're ready to move on to the next step, which is paraphrasing the statement. Now that we understood the statement, we know the times, we know the changes, we are ready to write. So the first thing to write is the paraphrase, and this is my paraphrase. The maps illustrate the road network leading to a hospital between 2007 and 2010. So the first change, I deleted 2 because we don't need that. The second one, I deleted below because there is nothing below my writing. Instead of show, I used illustrate. Instead of road access, I used the road network. Instead of to a city hospital, I used leading to a city hospital. And instead of 2007 and 2010, I used between this year and that year. Now, step 4 is to write the overview. We talked about the overview earlier, so we said that the area changed a lot. But writing that is not enough. I mean, it may be considered as a lazy overview. So first, let's write that, and then I will tell you what to add to make it a good overview. So overall, this road access underwent significant modifications over the period. So this is the formal way to say it changed a lot. Now, in order to make it more specific, you need to add some of the main or the most important changes to complete your overview. So I will mention the roundabouts, the bus stops, and the parking area. These are the main changes. So I will add this sentence, including the addition of roundabouts, relocation and transformation of the bus stops, and the parking area. So it's now a specific overview and mention the main changes. Now, step 5, it's time to describe the changes or the details in a logical manner. Now, let's read it together. In 2007, the hospital was surrounded by a ring road, with the hospital road providing access from the south. So I started saying what we have first in 2007, and then the changes in the next paragraph. Along Hospital Road, there was a car park for staff and the public on the eastern side, as well as 6 bus stops on both sides. Additionally, City Road, connected to Hospital Road from the south, facilitated access to the hospital. Now, in the second paragraph, I'll mention the changes in 2010. In 2010, the surrounding ring road remained unchanged. However, the eastern side of the road now featured a large parking area for the public, and the previous one was repurposed exclusively for staff. Now the bus stops. The bus stops were replaced by a new bus station on the western side of the hospital road. Now the access of the bus stop to the main road, with direct access to both hospital and city road by two newly constructed roundabouts at the conjunction of the roads. I wrote 170 words for this essay and I organized it in 3 paragraphs. In the first one, I simply paraphrased the statement and mentioned the overview. In the second paragraph, I mentioned the first map, 2007, and described the points we had on the map. And in the third paragraph, I described the changes in the second map for 2010, describing the main changes. All right, hope you found it useful. Have a nice day.